What is going on? This is Team Ubermensch with another deck profile.
And here is our hidden star, the one, the only, it's Trey, Rucker's brother.
What's going on, y'all? Anyways, we're here with Granblue today. Mrs. Nightrose. Get out of here.
Me? I'm not chasing over here. I'm not going, woo! Or some, you here, Don?
Anyways, we start off
Let me try to get rid of that.
our starters.
There we go.
So 2 starters, right?
2 starters.
What made you want to play 2 starters?
Normally because he's very good, but there's just no reason to run him as a starter right now. So we play her, or I play her at least.
Can you search for him? Oh, you can search
Yeah,
for him.
he's searchable. Or
And
you
luckily,
can set him in a drop zone.
if you play best 2 out of 3 and you're fighting a retired deck, you just have him as your starter.
Yeah, I can always switch. But yeah, we play her because she searches out 10 cards, and you can send 3 hollow units to the deck for Counterblast 1, GB1. And of course, our other starter here is when he's hollow and sent to the drop zone, he unflips 2. Very good stuff. For grade 3s, we play 4 Nightrose.
The good one. The good.
The good one. This is our bread and butter right here, basically.
This is Granblue right here. Next to 7C.
Next to 7Cs, but we'll have 7Cs for y'all later. Right now we're doing Nightrose. But Nightrose, GB2 skill. When you can mill top 3 cards of your deck. When a rear guard is put in the drop zone, you can mill the 3 cards and you can call it back. So that gives you more combos for this guy to unflip 4 rather than 2. Very good. And her stride skill is when she strolled over, counterblast 1, call any card from the drop zone, give it +2. Next card we play is Nightstorm because it's a mill. I mean, it's a filler. I'm sorry. I don't have the Legion right now, so I'm working with Nightstorm. Nightstorm skill GB1 at the end of the turn that this unit battles and he's hollowed. He can call 1 card from the drop zone, call it to any to rear guard. And his second skill is Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed as Vanguard, you look at the top, look at top 4 cards of your deck and search 1 card with hollow ability.
You never want to ride it.
But you never want to ride this card. This card is never.
Weren't you thinking about replacing him with somebody else?
Yeah, the Legion. Negro boat, but I don't have a Negro boat at this time, so.
And how will you fit the mate for the grade 2?
Oh, easy. I'll just drop probably 2 great call book because but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Next card is Wool Dragon. We played 2 of him. Very good card. Just wrong rarity.
Wrong rarity, and you never want to ride him.
You never want to ride this card.
Could have been a grade 2.
But oh man, this card gets big. So GB1, the GB1 skill. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, you mill the top 2 cards of your deck. He gets +3 when you hollow him, and then he gets another 5 when you mill top 2. So it becomes 19 on his own.
If you have a booster, that's 26.
Yeah, exactly. And he has a drop zone skill, which you rarely ever use. Counterblast 1, you can retire a grade 2 and call him out. But you'll never use
You
that
might do that in case you need to finish him that turn. Just you need somebody big to kill him.
Yeah, but I'd rather use my counterblast for other cards that you'll see. For grade 2s, we play 3 Negro Lazy.
That's racist.
God, I love this card. It's very racist. I don't know why all these cards are Negros, but
It's racist for me, not racist for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Double standard society.
Yeah. But this card is, oh my gosh, this card. This is a Glimmer clone. It's so good. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When this card is placed, you may choose a grade 2 or less card from your drop zone and give it, and he gets 2k power. Of course, it's only limited to Nightrose, so you can't play it in 7Cs unless you're running Nightrose. And then that's his hollow when he's hollowed out. He countercharge and soul charge. This card is really good. This card makes so many combos.
Punch you and run.
Next we play True Negro Rook. This card is another hollow unit. When he's placed on rear guard, you can hollow him out immediately, and then when he attacks, he gets +2, and then he gets another 5 for being hollow. So he becomes 16 on his own. This card is really strong. You can get multiple attacks off with the grade 1 that I will show you later. But this card is, it's really good. But I only need 2. Most people play 3, which is weird. I don't know why, but 2 is good enough for me.
Yeah, you ran me into a fucking car.
The next card we play is Pirate Swordsman Calabar. Calabar is also another grade 2 filler that I can't find a replacement for right now. I rarely ever use this card, but he's a good card. This is basically our Amber Clone card here. When it attacks and it's boosted, you get the call Counterblast 1, call anything from the drop zone. Call its own rear guard. But again, I rarely find time to ever use this card, which is weird. So once I do get the Legion and the Mate, he'll probably get replaced for the
He
Mate.
game booted. The best common.
Yeah, this is literally the best common ever. This card, oh my god. When this card is placed from drop zone, I'm sorry. When this card is placed from drop zone, counterblast 1, retire 1 of your opponent's rear guards, and this card draws a card if it's hollowed out. I don't know why Bushy gave them the idea to make them Shadow Paladins, but hey, I'm not complaining. Retire 1, draw 1 card.
It feels natural.
I'm not complaining. Again, this deck gives you so many options. You don't. It's hard to find when you do certain things, but this card is definitely a 2 of. I don't play no more than 2. King Serpent, I play 1.
That's all you ever need?
That's all you really ever need. Old card for people that don't know what this is, and this is a card that should be played. I don't know why people don't play it. It's weird and it hurts my soul. But placement from the drop zone, soul charge,
Unflip
and
one.
unflip 1. Basic. It
Free.
gives you free. It basically gives you more attacks, more to attack more with another counterblast. And then Ruin Shade, self-explanatory. We all know what she does.
You need to get the double arrow one or the SP one.
One day, we'll get there. But yeah, Mill 2, she gets +2 on attack.
They stay back a turn?
For the grade 1s, we play 3 Negro Bone. Now this is the card that allows you to get more attacks during battle phase. At the end of the turn that this card boosted a rear guard, and of course is limited to Nightrose, you may retire the boosted unit and call something from the drop zone to any rear guard. So you can place it anywhere, but 9 times out of 10 you'll place it above this.
Shout out.
It's of course it's GB1. It's not hollow, so it can stay on the field. And yeah, you really only need to play 3 of this card. It's really a 3 of. You don't need to play no more than. It's fine at 3. 2 Sea Strolling Banshees. Self-explanatory, another gold card that makes a return. On placement from drop zone, soul charge, soul blast, and draw a card.
Good card.
You only need to play 2, no more. Stride Fodder, play 4 of, but
Tommy brothers.
I'm thinking about dropping 1 for 3 Stride Fodder and probably throwing in a toy run, but we'll save that for another update later. But yeah, 4 Stride Fodder.
This is a G deck. You always want to ride, you know.
Yeah, you always want to ride Nightrose, never the other stuff. And this is our new Perfect Guard. Unflip, self-explanatory, another card.
Eventually, you guys will get your perfect guard that costs something from the drop zone.
Hopefully. That'd be amazing.
Gains 10k intercept.
Now for the trigger lineup, we play 4 of this because this Rough Seas Banshee, you have to play this card. If you don't, then you're terrible.
Because you can call from the drop zone and just get free cards.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very good. 4 of that, 4 of this, so 8 crit. 4 stands, people, 4 stands. No draws. Why are we playing draws in this deck?
You're gonna deck out if you play draw.
Exactly. This card, when it's hollow, when it's called from drop zone, you can hollow it and give any unit 10k.
This is the one trigger you always want to have early game just to guard with it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's 10k, yo. That's a brick ride. That's a lot of power. And then once it's hollowed, at the end of turn, and this card gets sent back to the deck once because of the hollow effect. So you never run out of stand triggers. And of course, 4 heals.
The extra deck.
For the extra deck. 4 Nightrose.
The finisher, the good stride, the best stride, the evolution stride.
Yeah, the stride that put Granblue on
and
the map.
1 SP, I approve this one.
And 1 SP, people. Her stride skill is GB2. Counterblast 2, choose a card named Miss Phantom, Pirate King Nightrose from the G Zone. When this unit attacks, you can call 2 cards from the drop zone. And they have to be in different rows, people. A lot of people are confused about this, but this is rows, these are columns. So different rows. And it's during battle. So you swing, you call, now you have 5, 6 attacks going on. Very good card. Definitely a 4 of, and all Nightrose build, 2 of, and 7 Z's. 2 Obadiah. King Boo. But I'll probably eventually tech in 1 Blue Heart.
Boo. Sorry, I hate him.
But Obadiah, this card is really the bread and butter of Granblue. This card, when it's placed, it lets you send 3 cards from the drop zone. Any 3 cards from the drop zone, you choose. And of course, if you send 2 hollow units, you get to call a ghosty from drop zone and right behind them. So they have to be units, not triggers, unfortunately. Or we would call the stand trigger out. It would be free. And of course, this guy, like I said, honorable mention. He's definitely a 1 of in this deck. And then 2 Pirate King Rumble. Bandit Keith, as I like to call him.
Bandit Keith? That's a girl.
No, it's a dude. It's definitely a dude.
That was a girl.
No, it's a dude.
Sorry, the anime made me think it was a girl. About long hair.
But this is the on hit, of course, from the trial deck. On hit stride. It calls, once it hits, it calls 1 unit from the drop zone. Give it 2k power. Self-explanatory. That's pretty much it, peoples. Right now, that's all I got. I'll do an update later, but this is
After Fires Collection, right?
Yeah, definitely after Fires Collection. And that is Team Uber Mitch out.
Woo!